Welcome back to Penrail. Today we are going to be working in St. Louis, Missouri on the MetroLink Green Line, which is a planned project in St. Louis for a north-south connector corridor line. Now, this line was first identified in 2000 during a three-corridor study by the East-West Gateway Council of Governments. This Council of Governments is the primary transportation planning authority of Greater St. Louis, and the corridors studied during this three-corridor study included the Daniel Boone study area, the North Side study area, and the South Side study area. Relevant to the Green Line are the North Side and South Side study area, which produced rapid transit recommendations, alternatives 3 and 4, both LRT for the North Side, and alternatives 3 and 4, which were LRT, and alternative 5, which was BRT for the South Side. Alternative 3 was preferred for the North Side due to the more evident development opportunities and better household access. Additionally, from the comment period and town halls, out of 2,100 comments received, over 95% supported Alternative 3 over Alternative 4. Alternative 3 was also chosen for the South Side due to the low capital cost compared to Alternative 4 and better development potential. Neither of these alternatives would ever be acted upon, though the rapid transit development in Greater St. Louis on a north-south corridor now had its foundations. In 2008, the East-West Government Council recommended true north-south line alternatives, which were proposed to run between 14th Street and Goodfellow Boulevard in the north, a downtown couplet on 9th and 10th Streets in the central portion, and a southern portion which would have run along Jefferson Avenue to Bayless. Voters in St. Louis voted down this proposal in Proposition M, which would have approved the project, so this recommendation didn't come to fruition either. In 2017, Proposition 1 was passed, approving a half-cent sales tax, which would be used to fund $12 million per year for MetroLink expansion. In 2018, the EWG proposed a once again updated north-south LRT line from Grand Boulevard in the north to Chippewa Street in the south, with a downtown couplet on 9th and 10th Streets. Bi-State Development approved an agreement between the City of St. Louis and St. Louis County to once again study a north-south line in 2022. The same agency approved a 4-year, $19 million funding plan for the design phase of this project. In 2024, the EWG approved an alternative for an LRT line that would run along Jefferson Avenue between Natural Bridge Avenue in the north and Chippewa Street in the south, and the council expects 5,000 daily boardings at a capital cost of $1.1 billion. This 2024 proposal is what we're building here, which starts at Fairgrounds Park Station and runs east along Natural Bridge Avenue to Jefferson Avenue. It then turns south and runs along Jefferson Avenue to Chippewa Street with a total of between 10 and 13 stations. There are 3 stations that are optional for MetroLink to build and operate, and one of the stations, Ewing Yard, is acting as a transfer between the green, red, and blue lines. There's also a proposed extension in the north known as Phase 2, which would extend the Green Line west along one of the 4 proposed routes. The current expanded U.S. rail network map reflects alternative 4, in which the Green Line continues along Natural Bridge Avenue before turning northwest at Florissant Avenue and continuing to Hereford Avenue through the neighborhood of Ferguson. Additionally, the expanded U.S. rail network map includes a speculative southern extension, which continues west along Chippewa Avenue to the Western Blue Line terminal at Shrewsbury Lansdowne I-44. And from Chippewa, it'll be extended west off camera, but that is about it for the Green Line. Beyond this amount of funding, there's not much else planned for St. Louis right now, but the Green Line is, in my opinion, a good step forward for the system, which, in my opinion, is also a very underrated system. MetroLink is really quite good for what it is as a light metro / LRT system. It's pretty cheap, and the corridor that the red and blue lines go through is really the most highly trafficked corridor in the city, which is very good, and the Green Line will connect more residential neighborhoods to the red and blue lines, which I think will be good for the development of the city and of the system. that's about it. I'll let you guys watch the rest of the video and just take this little bit of time to remind you to like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. I have socials linked in my channel page and possibly the description if I end up doing that, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. I'll let you guys watch the rest of the video. See you.